I've seen the future. If I just do this and this and this, and I control my units correctly, I should win this game 100% of the time. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I have to agree. Bryan Terrace is going to be our second map here, so this should be interesting. There's gold bases, a lot more mineral income, so a lot more timing attacks possible on this map. Might see Stats rush out Resonating Glaives again, because he can actually just put out a ton of adept pressure on this map. There's a high chance of that, but Dark could also do some heavy roach, aggression to counter that or defend that as well.
Yeah, it is possible. Either way, guys, let's jump into game number 2 right now on Bryan Terraces. Set number 2 here on Bryan Terraces. The crazy map with the gold bases. Down here in the bottom right in the red, the Zerg player, it is Dark.
And across the map in blue for the Protoss, it is Stats. And down a game already in the series like this, a bit frustrating.
Yeah, Dark's one of these guys that I've never actually played in a pro game against Dark, but I've played against players like this and other sports and stuff, with the guys that are very cocky, that they are very confident to the point where if you lose a game like this, you can feel the effects of losing to someone like this. It gets in your head. And I saw a little bit of that in Stats' face after the game. He's taking long drinks of his drink, and he's like, not feeling good about that one.
Definitely, and, he's affected, right?
Yeah.
So how he plays the next parts of this series, I think, are really important, because if he's already feeling the effects of dying to an all-in in game 1, when we start going into game 2, and he loses another game, I think the momentum is massively in Dark's favor. He's already the favorite in this match by most people's, estimation. So, we do see Dark taking that second gold base already.
Wow. That's so fearless. He's just like, okay, Stats is just never going to attack me. But Stats does have a scouting probe out here, and even though Stats is kind of known as more of a passive player, not a guy that's going to all-in you all the time, maybe something will trigger, because it's very scary to give 2 gold bases for free to the Zerg. You don't want to just sit back and be like, hey, okay, I'll just play a regular game and let him have this for this long.
I think Stats is going to add a Twilight Council just like last game. That's my guess. Oh, he's going to put it, not only make a Stargate, but make it right underneath the Overlord's vision. So no secrets here.
Yeah.
And this is, another good way to harass and punish Zerg players.
Yeah. An interesting build we've been seeing work occasionally in places where you don't think it's really going to kill the Zerg is Mass Phoenix Adept. Sometimes with 2 Stargates, sometimes you just Chrono Boost out a bunch of Phoenixes very fast and make a lot of gates instead for more Adepts. But it's like the Zerg doesn't expect it sometimes, and then all of a sudden there's a huge amount of stuff to hit both the air and the ground, and you can lift any of the heavy units to get your Adepts into position, and the Adepts will just shred through anything that's light, of course. So I wonder if he's going to go for something like that. He is adding a Zealot and going for an Oracle first, so probably not. I mean, he may just go for the Oracle first and then into Phoenixes. It looks like he wants to take his own 3rd base. Maybe he'll just defend with the Oracle here.
Yeah, I think this is a really smart choice. Dark took this base early, but is actually now making a ton of roaches to counter pressure. He's playing with Stats' head here a little bit. I think he's trying to bait out this 3rd Nexus. He's going to try to overwhelm with roaches. He's adding some lings as well, but it's going to be primarily roaches.
Well, we're going to have a ling drop in the back door into that main. There is a pylon to spot, but I think Dark has seen that. Let me go ahead and check. Yeah, he has seen it, so he's going to try to go around it here.
All right, here comes that pylon, or rather, excuse me, that ling drop. Pylon does see this, as you mentioned. Lings have speed. He might actually even pool these. Okay, no, he's just going to go right in. Now, meanwhile, the roaches are coming across the map, perhaps actually just hit at the front and try to knock that wall down.
Dark even though he did see that Stargate, he has nothing to defend against the Oracle, kind of focusing on his own builds here. Ling's at the front, not going to be able to do much against these Adepts, but here come the Roaches.
Yeah, the Roaches here are actually just going to sit underneath Oracle Fire and not care. But Stats does have a third base on the way, as mentioned, but he has to survive this before he can make use of it. So many probes already going down. But don't forget, Dark is at 14 workers. He lost 9 drones back at home. Okay, we're going to see the pylons being the target yet again.
He has to get that other pylon. It's doing a ton of damage. He's trying to focus it down, and there it does go down. So now the Void Ray can't even get out here, and Dark is only making units to come across the map.
A big attack here now that's just continuing to push now into the main base, and the worker count is evened up, so Dark, with this army advantage, is in a huge spot. GG! Stats knows he can't, he's unpowered, he can't do anything, his Void Ray's not coming out.
Wow. Oh, man. What is going on tonight, Wolf, between these two players? Dark is giving us all a lesson in how to play with the minds of a Protoss, especially Stats.
What is he now, like 9-1, 10-1, something like that in this matchup? Absurd.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it would be like 8-0 for this tournament, or 7-0.
Yeah.
At the moment. That's pretty insane.
Playing godlike. I mean, I know everyone out there is watching this. I know there's a lot of Protoss fans going, well, he cheesed him twice. But no, the amount of mind games that went into both games, really, really smart.
Yeah, guys, we're going to go into a 5-minute break. I can't wait to come back and see what Dark has in store for us, or if Stats can come back. You got to wait 5 minutes with us. We'll be right back.